Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Clash of the Titans tonight here at the third edition of the American Trophy T20 between the Chicago Players, the mighty Players, versus the Skokie Cougars. Chicago Players, having won the toss, elected to bat first, and you know what? It's gonna be Manan Patel, the man in form, opening here tonight for the Chicago Players. It's gonna be some game here tonight. Chicago Players won 3 in 3 so far, and Skokie Cougars won 2 in 3. So it's the clash of the Titans. If you look at the standings in the point table, these two teams, they are 1 and 2. What more could be a better contest? Not the ideal conditions for cricket, but still not bad. It's not as bright and sunny. The grass is nice and cut. These two teams, they are very, very well stacked to give us a run for our money. So Manan Patel and Chirag Patel, the dynamic Patel duo, opening here tonight for the Chicago Players. And the big daddy, Kamran Syed, he's gonna continue attacking just like he used to. What an incredible tournament. How often do you see rank 1 and rank 2 competing with each other? Oh, brilliant from Kami right off. So Manan Patel, he'll look to go. He's been in that kind of a form. He will look to go from ball 1. It's gonna be a terrific night one. Oh, look at that. He wanted to go upright. Ball probably pitching outside leg. Always is a challenge for a left arm. For a bowler who's coming left arm over the wickets, you've got to pitch it in front of the wickets. That's going to be a challenge. Oh, this time he pulls one towards the mid wicket. Should get even 3. Might get 3. Yes, they will. Easily. No risk taken. Look at that shot from Manan Patel. Slightly pitched shot. Just short of the good length. Manan Patel, he has no problems pulling it away to the mid wicket. Incredible start this from both these teams. 3 balls, 3 runs. This time should be a wide. Yes, it is. So the extras opening their account in the first over as well. Brilliant. Chirag just tries to play it towards the covers. The point fielder cuts it off. Sashank Gaddamanugu. Fine youngster he is. Under 21 years of age. Might be a wide. Yes, it is. So the runs coming in form of the extras. So any day the players will take that. I wish there was a Swiss bank for all these extras bowled. Should be a wide again. There you go. Struggling with the line a little bit here with the big daddy. Bowled the first 2 deliveries terrifically. Not quite finding his rhythm. This time Chirag just trying to place it gently towards the short mid wicket. That's a good ball from Kami, a dot ball. Dot balls in T20, they're always wonderful. This time Charlie tries to go towards the mid wicket, but then hits with the turn of that swing, places it towards the backward square leg and gets 2 runs. This is a good first over, a very tidy start for the players. At the end of the first over, Chicago players 8 for no loss. Alright, so Saad Ali is into the attack. Pakistan international player. Saad Ali, he scored a wonderful 93 very recently in one of the night games. The same ground. Boy, he is in a terrific form as well. Oh, so is Manan Patel. So Manan Patel trying to flick it towards the fine leg. He's opened recently. Just playing on 3 from 6. And Chirag Patel 2 from 3. Oh, that should be a wide. Should be a wide and a bye. There was a wide and a bye earlier as well in the previous delivery. So that's 4 runs coming. 4 free runs really. So there's just been 9 balls bowled so far. There's been 7 wides. Good fielding there in the deep by Adil Ahmedullah. Manan Patel trying to pick one and put it away towards the square leg. But Adil Ahmedullah, good fielding there. Saves 3 runs for his team. Oh, should be a wide again. Yes, it is. These wides, you look at the scorecard right now. Of the 14 runs that the players have scored, 8 of them came in extras. Oh, that should be a good ball. Yes, it is. That's a good. That's pitched it on the good length. So Saad Ali continuing the attack. Last ball to go. Oh, that's a shorter one. Might be a wide as well. No, it is not. Maybe one for the over, but it doesn't matter because that's the last ball of the over. So that's really, really good bowling. So 6 runs coming off it and 4 of them coming in the form of extras. Really, really good bowling here from Saad Ali as well. 6 runs coming off that. I'll take that any day in T20 cricket. This was on this occasion, Big Daddy continuing from the street end, also Pulls it pretty full right in the slot. But it's probably the swing that Manan Patel couldn't read it this time. Adjusted towards the square leg. Still gets a single and keeps off strike. Oh, that's right into the block hold. Excellent delivery. So the Chicago players usually get a very, very good start. They've got that kind of a dream start in all the 3 innings they've played. This time it's a first 6 right into the extra covers. Look at that. Charlie Patel, Chirag. My goodness me. Just driving it, lofting it really gently. Look at the timing on that occasion. Brilliantly played towards the extra covers. For a 6, the first innings of the innings. I was just talking about the ideal start that the players weren't getting. They've taken about 2.2 overs, but then now they've started the momentum. They've started pressing the throttle hard. Full acceleration. Should be a wide. Yes, it is. So these extras, they are hurting as well. So 9 wides already of the 21 they have scored. And there's only been 2.3 overs that's bowled. Oh, wide again. Yes, it is. So 10 extras. Oh my God, Cougars, you've got to control the extras. Because it's never ever easy to score those 10 runs when you chase it. Oh, it's a very, very good ball this time. Right into the good length. But the ball didn't raise as expected. Surprisingly, this is a very, very bouncy track. Chirag Patel was expecting the ball to raise a little bit, but it kept low. Oh, this time Chirag just plays it. Flicks it towards the fine leg. Might even get a 4. No, he doesn't. Still gets 2. That's brilliant batting from Chirag Patel. He's been the aggressor. He's just scoring it about a little over run a ball. 111.11. Strike rate to be precise. Oh, brilliant. Good bowling this from Kami. You've got to bowl straight and into that good length and keep it at that 4th wicket if you want to get that dot ball. Those are the majority of the dot balls you will see anywhere in the cricketing world. Just brilliant. Just brilliant. So at the end of 3 overs, Chicago players now picking up the momentum. They are 25 for no loss. Kamran Syed, a little expensive, 9.5 economy. Saad, 1 over 6 runs. Watch out for this man here tonight when he bats. A terrific batsman. Scores almost at a strike rate of 200 every time he plays, Saad Ali. But these are not the ideal conditions, mind you. Oh, this time Manan pulls one towards the backward square leg for a 6. Hit clean. This is wonderful. Not trying to hit it too hard, just trying to use the full face of the bat, the full pace of the ball, just timing it beautifully towards the backward square leg. You can't go wrong with that shot because this is deep square leg and Adil Hamidullah is such a fine fielder. So you try and do anything wrong, you're gone. You've got to have that kind of a confidence. When you play that kind of a shot. Saad continuing the attack. Oh, this time Manan goes down. This time it's long on. Might be a 4 or a 6. Umpires watching for the fielder's call because there's nobody. Look at that replay. Brilliantly picked up from the slot. Executed to perfection. Wonder where is the ball. So that's 4 signaled by the umpire. So it's probably a 4. For a second I thought it was a 6. Oh, this time Manan. Look at that. He's found his rhythm. And this musician now started playing some music that everybody's got to tune into. Brilliant ball this time on the offside, right in the good land. But look at that pickup shot. Oh, beauty. Manan Patel, you beauty. What an incredible shot that one from Manan Patel. So now the Chicago players really getting that dream start that they've got for all the 3 games. They were a little tentative in the first 2 overs. But there you go. Now they are not. Definitely not. They're looking so comfortable. They're middling it right from the center of the bat as well. Just brilliant. I would love for this to be a high-scoring game. Oh, lovely shot again, my Manya. 6 this time. What an incredible shot over the extra covers. Making the room, getting that front foot a little away towards the leg. Takes the ball on the full elevation and then puts it away. Look at that replay. Look at that shot. He knew it right off the ball left. The second the ball left the bat, he knew it's going to be a 6. Oh, this has been a terrific over. 20 runs so far in this over. And this time he goes again. Fielder getting underneath it. Oh no, that's a drop catch. That is a sitter. In T20 cricket, you drop that. It's just surprising. It's just surprising. How could you drop that one? It was a sitter. It's a babysitter. Look at that. You just can't drop those, Tala. What are you doing, buddy? That could have been the big breakthrough. The big mighty wicket of Manan Patel. Our very own Manya. Oh boy. What a wicket that would have been. Saad Ali, he's definitely not happy. That catch was literally a sitter. Those catches should be taken on the street games, and this is the American Trophy T20. The premium of the premiums, the tournament that brings the clash of the titans. You've got to earn and die to get a spot to play in this 11. Because these 22 players who are on this ground right now are most likely the 22 players that you will see in the finals. And you cannot be dropping that catch. Oh, brilliant bowling this time from Adil. He comes from a certain angle. More like Malinga. He doesn't... You look at his... I would love to watch the replay on that occasion. See the ball coming. Oh no. Not the replay that we wanted. But that's okay. We'll see the next one. Oh, brilliantly played yet again towards extra cover. What a 4. What a 4 again. Manan Patel, he's just toying with the bowlers. So let's look at the replay on that occasion. Look, that's not the replay again. Not quite sure what's happening with the replay while the team's actually setting it up. Oh, brilliant Manya. This time tried to play towards the long on. Mistimed it. Lucky to get away with that, Manya, in that occasion. Because had it been mistimed a little bit better, it would have been right in the hands of Tala. The man who's dropped that catch. Oh, that's a very, very good slow ball from Adil Ahmedullah. Love to watch the replay on that occasion if it's possible. There you go. Look at that. His arm, it comes from a certain angle. It doesn't come from over the top, like usually do. It's more like Malinga. Oh, this time Mania goes over the top. Fielder getting underneath it. Oh my goodness, that's a drop catch yet again. Oh. Not the easiest of the catches. It was a desperate drive. That's a good effort though, looking from this angle. But oh boy, this is the second catch dropped. This is Omanan Patel. Shreyas. Oh my goodness, he's such a good fielder. What's happening tonight with the Cougars? Shreyas usually is such a bright fielder. He doesn't drop any of those catches. So Adil Ahmedullah and Saad Ali, they both almost got the wicket of Manan Patel, and both times Manan getting lucky. So this is an incredible piece of batting. It's a good over from Adil Ahmedullah, just 6 runs coming off it. But look at what's happening really here. The fielders in with the water in this weather tells you there's a message rather than them drinking the water. Because you don't need to hydrate. Because of the 52 runs, 10 were extras. Of the 42 that were scored, almost 36 were from boundaries. So they just ran maybe like 6 singles. So the message really is, Mania, cool down buddy. We need you to play a longer game. That's really the message there, not the hydration. That's smart from the dugout. These are the little strategies that keep adding up to a player's performance. They keep you and give you everything you need. So Najam Iqbal, he's into the attack now. Coming in from the park end. The last over of the power play. So you still can have only 2 fielders outside. So there is a deep mid wicket already. And there's a long on. Everybody else inside the 30 yards. So the very first ball, that's so beautifully put away by Charlie Patel, Chirag. It was right on the leg side and it just looked like he flicked it and it was a 4 in the backward square leg. Now he picks 1. It was almost in the slot. Places it over the point fielder towards the backward point for another 4. So both these batsmen, they have decided that they are going to go for it no matter what. And know what? This has been working wonders for them. Why would they change that strategy in any game? Just not this game. Games in the future as well. Charlie, really smart on that occasion. Just trying to place it towards the extra short mid-wicket. Just gets off strike after scoring those 2 boundaries. So milked 9 runs of Najmi's first 4 balls of the first over. And now it's Mania's turn. What an incredible start Chicago players have got all through this season. Touch wood. Those drop catches, they aren't helping. That's a good ball from Najmi. That should be a better line. All this time, Manya pulls one. Might be a six. Yes, it is. It was right over the fielder, Adil Medullah, was right near the deep mid-wicket boundary. But he'll just have to watch it sail over. That's a big, big over again for the Chicago players. 15 runs coming off that Najmi's over. What an incredible shot. They were easy to pick those and put them away. Especially when the fielder is right there. That's an awkward position to hit a shot from. Cannot generate that kind of a pace usually. But this is incredible. Just amazing batting from Manan Patel. He's playing on 38 from 22. And Chirag 19 from 14. Manya playing at a strike rate of 172.73. And Chirag 135.71. So now that the power play is done, Chicago players completely dominating in the power play. Those two catches have proved them real costly. But nevertheless, there's a change in bowling. Salman by himself is into the attack. The owner of the Skokie Cougars team. Oh, this time Manya, he tries to play one towards the third man. Should get too easily. This is really good bowling from Salman Bhai, because every bowler who's come in, the batsman looked so comfortable to hit them. All of a sudden, they're playing on back foot. Look at that wonderful bowling from Salman Bhai. Just incredible. Everybody takes him easy, but Salman Bhai, he's the one who always takes wickets. Oh, there's a sudden appeal. Oh, that's a close call. Oh, umpire's not convinced. The entire team were praying for it literally. But the umpire is not convinced. Just 3 runs coming off those first 4 deliveries tells you something about this man, Salman Bhai. Salman Khan. Oh, brilliant. This time he places one towards the point. Good fielding there in the point. They'll get a single. But look at what he's trying to do. Doesn't have much pace. Flights the delivery. Look at the consistency with which he bowls. Always on the good length area and turns the ball both sides. Look at that. There's not much pace on that for the batsman to pull him strong. Chirag Patel trying to pull one. That's poor fielding. Really poor fielding. That was a very good over until then. Just 4 runs of the over. Now become a 6-run over. So still a good over for Salman Khan. No boundaries of that over. So 7 overs. Chicago players 73 for no loss. That's really good. So Najam Iqbal is into the attack now. But it's going to be a different setup now. There's 5 fielders outside. There's a deep backward square leg. A deep mid wicket. Oh, it's up in the air, but it will fall safe. Just 1 run coming off it. And Manan Patel getting lucky on that occasion because he didn't time the ball well. Had he timed the ball well, it would have been a different situation again. Because the long on was right there. Sorry, the long off. Charlie slaps one this time, straight down the ground. Should get one and keep off strike. So the field I was talking about, it's a little surprising. There's a deep backward square leg. There's a deep mid wicket. And the long on and the long off, they're right next to each other on either sides of the side screen. That leaves a huge gap around the cow corner. The sweeper covers. Huge gap. This time it's in the mid wicket and a 6 again. What an incredible shot this from Manan. What easy pickings. He's making it look so easy. So easy. Never easy to pick those shots that easily. Especially with the turn, he had to generate so much pace. So much power. Oh, that's a brilliant catch in the deep by Saad Ali. That's the end of Manan Patel. He wanted to go over the mid wicket. Mistimed it. Didn't quite time it. Just hit it from the bottom end of the bat. Saad Ali, he's never going to drop any of those. That's the first big breakthrough in the form of Manan Patel. Oh boy. He's been in a form of his lifetime. Scored 48 from 29 deliveries. 3 fours and 4 sixes. He's done the job for his team tonight. That was really needed. It's going to be interesting to see how the players will continue the attack. That's right in that slot. The very first ball, that's misfield, and they should get a single. Riaz Mohammad, the fielder on that occasion. Not quite easy to stop. He had to cover a lot of ground, but still got a single. Oh, brilliant ball, this one. Well left by Charlie. That had an uncertain bounce, so it's better to leave some of those. So Chicago players still going strong at about 10 runs per over, playing at a run rate of 10.3 with a projected score of 205. And Salman Bhai, he's into the attack now. That 1 over 6 run, that momentum, that got Najmi the wicket. It's amazing how consistently this man Salman Bhai, he keeps picking up wickets, and he's also very economical. A lot of times every batsman takes it easy. Look at that brilliant bowling, such flight and fearless when he bowls. It's almost like he already knows the outcome of the ball that he's bowling. You've got to go down the track and hit it. You miss reading the turn, you're going to be stumped, and it's never in the slot for you to put it away. It's incredible. This time Prithvish pulls one. Again, should be just a single. Tala is a very, very good fielder with a strong arm. It's a good first 2 balls from Salman Khan. Just 2 runs coming off it. Oh, brilliant again. Something about him that makes every player play on back foot. Just incredible to watch. His consistency. This time it's a shorter one. Prithvi should not have come down the track, but still he puts it away just to the turn. That's smartly bowled by Salman Bhai. Seen Prithvi Patel coming down the track, bowls it towards the leg and doesn't let him get under the ball. So Prithvi Patel adjusting it towards the backward square leg, still gets 2 runs, which is pretty good. This time he pulls one towards the mid wicket. Just gets one in this occasion as well. That's really, really good bowling here from Salman Khan. This time should be a boundary, or even might be cut off. Good effort by Mujib. It's never easy to stop those. Mind you, this ball, it doesn't roll like in the international fields like a carpet. This has certain uneven bounce as it travels through to the boundary. Mujib doing every bit of an effort. Nothing wrong about it. Just timed it and placed it in the gap to perfection. That got Charlie. A very, very good 4. Still a very good over from Salman Khan. Brilliant bowling by Salman Khan. What an incredible over this has been. So the rain's getting heavy, so the camera's got to be covered. So the live telecast, it's always going to be difficult. Because the cameras are out in the open air. Brilliant bowling. Just brilliant bowling from Salman Bhai. What an incredibly smart bowler he is. Completely knows the value of consistency, the line and length. This time Jay Patel just placing it towards the point fielder, right into his hands. That's 3 dot balls in a row. So nicely set up. So now with Jay Patel, he goes for a big one. The entire credit is to Salman Khan if he ends up turning it into a wicket. Now he places one towards the backward square. Like, oh, excellent fielding there by the point fielder Shashank. What an incredible stop. Definitely saved a single there. So at the end of 11 overs, Chicago players 102 for 2. The run rate coming down to 9.27 now. They look to continue that momentum. So looks like Shashank himself is into the attack now. He'll be riding such highly on his confidence. So the umpires, they're having a word in the middle whether or not to continue the game. The rain kind of slowed down a little bit now. So they'll resume the game now. But this is going to be the situation until 8:30. If there's a delay, there might even be a reduced over game. Doesn't help the players much if it's a reduced over game. So at 8 o'clock, the rain's at 100%, which means it's going to be unplayable for sure. So even now, the rain's not... It's actually stopping, and then it's actually increasing. Oh, this time it's a fuller one. Yeah, there's no signal by the umpire. So Shashank, he's not happy. It's a spinner. The ball was dipping, but the umpire doesn't think so. So it's going to be a free hit. So the leg umpire, so Salman Bhai, he's not happy. He's having a word with the umpire. He's saying, man, the ball was dipping down. Why the heck would you give that a no? But the umpire's always in the best position to know, because he's right in the square leg. He knows if the ball's dipping. You've got to always support the umpires. They do a thankless job. Should be a wide. So Shashank, the first ball was a no. So now the free hit is still on, in spite of that wide. So they would want to be careful now. Might be a wide. No, it's not. It's probably because look at where Jay is standing right now. He's moved before the bowler came in. Let's try and watch the replay. Looks like there's a technical glitch. There's no replay tonight. Maybe we'll try and set it in the second half. Brilliant, brilliant from Shashank. He's coming with those leg spinners. So Jay Patel just placing it towards the mid-off. Gets a single. Down. Good sign for cricket. Oh, this time Charlie goes downtown on that extra cover. Just one. So the sweeper cover, sorry. So the long off is a little wideish, almost towards the sweeper cover. There's also... Okay, so for the lefty, there is a deep square leg, a mid wicket, long on, a little wideish, long off, and a deep extra cover. Oh, that's a good one. That was a faster one and turn. It was still short. Well, look at that youngster. After having bowled a no ball of the first ball, what an incredible comeback. Just 5 runs of the 4 deliveries, including that of a free hit. This time. Oh, good fielding there in the deep. Really, really good fielding there in the deep. What an incredible fielding there in the deep from Riaz Mohammad. The ball was hit powerfully towards the square leg. And Riaz was towards the backward square leg. Covered some ground. Stopped and thrown just to restrict it all to a single. Oh, this time it's up in the air. Oh, just falling short of Arvind Cheru. Slipping there on that occasion. He probably might not make it. That's some real good effort. It's gonna skid from now. Never easy. Because when it's raining, you've got to be watchful. The ground conditions are not going to be the same as you play in a solid summer. The weather in Chicago, it's changed drastically. That's a very, very good over from Shashank. Fine youngster. Below 23 years of age. He's come in to play in that under 23 quota. Every team's got to have one minimum under 23 players. Chicago players, they usually have 2 or 3. Sometimes even 4. They're a young team. Super talented though. Youngest of all in the entire league, Yash Patel. Just 15 years of age. Bats well, bowls well. Tall kid. Does everything right. Jai Shri Ram. So the drizzles, they are going up and down like a sinusoidal curve. It's going to be interesting to watch because the game's being delayed because the batsmen are asking the umpire, why are we continuing these conditions? So the umpire, the batsmen, they want to walk off. And the umpire saying no. So they're saying the lights are not turned on. Okay, that's the point. Because it's, I can understand that now because these are the conditions you would want to play cricket even if it's not raining. I mean, even these drizzles are very much okay to play, but the lights have not been turned on and that's not on. It's dark and gloomy. You can still eye the ball very good, but the batsmen, they're saying we need the lights on. Both the umpires are saying we can all see the ball well, why can't you? The lights might turn on any time, let's continue with the play. So the batsmen now fist bump and say, okay, let's do it, buddy. That's good sportsmanship. You get to see. You don't see that too often. I'm pretty sure if there is a loss of wicket, if touchwood, Hope there's no commentator's curse here. But if there is a wicket, Chicago players will definitely protest. Because the lights are not on, it's not easy to side the ball. It is for now, but in these rainy conditions, it could be tricky. This time he slaps one towards the covers, should get one easily. Jay Patel, he ran the first one hard, wanted the second one. But Chirag Patel says, dude, are you crazy? They saw the lead there in the point area. You don't want to take chances with that guy. Because he is very, very tricky. He comes slower to the ball. He comes really slower to the ball. But then he picks it up and throws it so fast and surprises the batsman. Even gets wickets along the way. This time Jay Patel trying to hit one towards the gap in that mid-wicket. Look at that. Fielder falling down. These are not good conditions for cricket, especially when it's drizzling. Because in the turf wicket, you usually don't see these conditions, but on an AstroTurf, you tend to skid. It's not about the turf or the AstroTurf really, it's about the spikes. Rubber spikes, they don't help as much as the metal spikes. This time Charlie tries to pull one. That might as well be a 4. No, it's not. There's a misfield. Fielder has taken it really lightly. Just one coming off that. Brings back Jay Patel on strike. The lights are still not turned on. Not quite sure what's happening. Because it's 7:30 already. It's dark and gloomy. Brilliantly bowled by Salman Khan. 3.4 overs, just 19 for 1. What an incredible spell. And I'm so amazed about how often he repeats these numbers, even in T20 cricket. Look at that. Just not possible. Jay Patel trying to come down the track, saying enough is enough. Again, hits the toe end of the bat. That flight, that length, and that turn. That's the Matrix trilogy that we all know of. You see Oracle. Oh my goodness. That's a dot ball to end his spell. What an incredible spell from Salman Khan. 4 overs, 19 runs and 1 wicket. He's literally pulled the run rate down. Chicago players were going so strong. Almost over 10 runs per over. And now they're at 8.62. Mind you, these are rainy weather conditions. Not easy to score for both teams. So Jay Patel struggling a little bit. He's 3 from 12 but doesn't matter really for a batsman of his caliber. He's just 2 shots away from leveling the equation. But what's really surprising is that the lights haven't turned on yet. Maybe some discussion happening. Maybe the Park District. There you go. The lights are now turned on. Brilliant. That's just brilliant. So the game is now not going to stop because of the lights. Might be the rain factor. Sometime in the next... this time it was full. Fuller and punished. Shashank trying to bowl a faster one. Missing the line on that occasion. Bowling towards the leg and full. Charlie says, thank you, buddy. And puts it away towards the backward square leg. Ball raised away, so there's no chance for the square leg fielder to cut it off as well. So you bowl anything leg and full, usually means a class A felony. You're gonna put in jail. Oh, this time Charlie takes room, hits one towards the sweeper covers. Should get two. This is poor fielding. Poor fielding from Shashank. He should have stopped that. Should have got his body behind. This is just not happening at the moment for the Cougars. They've been really sloppy in the fielding. Everybody knows they've got a very, very good batting lineup. But what's happening here tonight? Oh, brilliant. Jade Patel just being smart about it. He knows these conditions. So he's just trying to play around with the ground conditions. He knows if there's a couple of wickets, it's not going to be easy for the new batsman to come in and start scoring runs right away. If they take the time, these next two overs, maybe 1.5 overs, just play it down singles and doubles, they'll have the full license to cut loose from the 16th over. Should be a nob. Should be a nob and a 6 as well. Shashank, what are you doing, buddy? Pressure on him. The ball slipping off his hands. He's not getting the line right. It's a free hit as well now. Look at that replay. Ball just... That is definitely a no ball. Almost at the shoulder level. Look at how Charlie put it away. That's a wonderful comeback ball. That too in a free hit. So Shashank, he's been excellent with the turn and with the pace and with the length. Just missing the line on a couple of dot balls. 15 runs already of his first 4 deliveries. Shorter one. This time Charlie puts one away as well. Big six towards the mid wicket. That's 50 up for Charlie. Chirag Patel. What an innings. He's just anchored it right from the beginning. Incredible batting. He's taken his time. He's supported Manan when he was playing. He supported Prithvish when he wanted to go big. All of a sudden, when Prithvish is gone, he started taking the charge. 21 runs coming off that 14th over of Shashank. Oh boy. This time might be a wide. Yes, it is. This is pain and agony for this youngster. Nothing going right for the Skokie tonight. 3 easy catches dropped. Some misfields. And way too many free hits. Just way too many free hits. They should get 2 on this occasion. Najmi seems to be uncomfortable running. Not quite sure if he injured himself. So now they've got 6 overs to go. Just 2 wickets down. They're already 136. Now they will look to go for it now. 6 overs. What are they going to do? 60 from now. You're going to look at 196. Chasing 196 in the second innings. Never easy. You end up scoring 12 runs per over. It's going to be 212. Absolutely not going to be easy. 210, sorry. It's absolutely not going to be easy. It's going to get tougher as you get closer to the 200 mark here tonight. Charlie still there. Chirag Patel. Jay Patel just supporting him at the moment. Playing on 4 from 13. He's got nothing to worry about because he knows he's just a couple of balls away, a couple of hits away. Just like that. Tries to pull one towards the square leg. Just gets a single. Saad Ali, the fielder. Oh, look at that throw. Good backup from Shashank. Look at that fitness from Saad Ali. Throws an easy one right from the deep square leg, almost to the point fielder. Oh, this time Charlie hits one in the cow corner. 6. So Charlie, he is just going nuts now. He is cutting loose all the way. What an incredible hit from Charlie. Just comes down the track. Look at that. Oh, brilliant. He hits it with the turn. He reads the turn so well. Adil Ahmedullah trying to do a slower one, seeing that the batsman is coming down the track. Oh boy. The ball's gone. I believe the umpires just changed the ball. Because these, remember, are drizzling conditions, overcast. So the ball, as you can see, Jay Patel is checking the ball. So did Charlie. Because there has been a change in the ball. This is incredible batting from Charlie tonight. 62 from 34. Oh, this time Charlie hits one towards the covers. Oh, Mujib, good fielding there in the deep. Charlie still gets 2. That's good batting. Got the full license to cut loose now. They're not going to hold back. Every ball they'll try and hit. There's 5.3 overs. They can afford to lose a wicket every over. So they will want to take their chances. Just like that again. Oh, could be close. Oh, good backup. Good backup from Big Daddy. Dot ball, a very precious dot ball. Oh, this time Charlie pulls one again. Fielder getting underneath it. This time he doesn't have any problems. That's the end of a wonderful innings from Charlie Patel. Chirag Patel, we all call him Charlie. Look at that, simply taken. Shreyas is such a good fielder. He doesn't drop any. Just was not lucky enough tonight. That was not the easiest of the catches. The ball was moving away and he had to dive. Just couldn't get his hands under the ball. But no harm done. Just no harm done. Calvin Savage now walking in. So this is the batting lineup I was talking about. You look at the first 5 in the Chicago players. It's as good as a minor league team. You have Mannan Patel, you have Charlie Patel, Chirag Patel, Charlie. You have Prithvish Patel, Jay Patel, and now you have Calvin Savage to play the last 5 overs. So Adnan Ali Bajwa, the fielder in the long off, along with Tala Mohsin, who's in the long on. Oh, Calvin Savage just trying to check. Oh, direct hit could be gone. Yes, it is. That is the end of Calvin Savage. Look at that from Saad Ali. You will need a hand of an international player to get rid of an international player. Just incredible. Look at that pickup and look at that throw. Direct hit. Oh boy, Calvin Savage. What did you just do? There was no run there, even if it was very, very close. Oh no, is that the change in the momentum? That shift in the momentum is never easy. They have nothing to worry about, the players tonight. They've already scored 145, which is incredible for these ground conditions already. So whatever they score from now on is going to be quite a bit of a challenge for Skokie Cougars. They will bank a lot on Saad Ali here tonight, because Saad Ali is a man in form. They've got Big Daddy. They've got Shreyas. They've got Arvind Cheruvu. That's really, really good batting lineup. They have Mujib and they have Adil to finish. They also have Adnan. They have Riaz Mohammad, who can hit big as well. So it's going to be a cracker of a chase tonight. Not going to be an easy chase for sure, I guarantee you that. Because the Chicago players, they still have 5 overs to go. The focus going off. The images are getting a little softer. So just bear with us for a few minutes while the focus is adjusted. I guess they are trying to adjust the wrong camera. Oh, brilliant bowling from Tala Mohsin. He's gonna chase for it, but they'll still get 2. So Waqar Siddiqui is into the attack. There is still Sampath Kumar, I believe. He's also awesome. I'm not quite sure if he's in the playing 11 tonight, but he's also one of the big hitters. So Waqar Siddiqui is known for his big hits towards that mid-wicket area and long on area. Oh, that's a wide. That's a double wide. That's a wide even for Test cricket. Tala Mohsin. One of the days when I used to play with him in 2012, he used to be a scary bowler. He used to check the helmet every now and then. Now not so fast, but still is very, very good. That's misfield there in the deep. That's not on. The fielding has been poor from the Skokie Cougars here tonight. They've got to do something about it, because the run rate just touching 10 now. Chicago players will certainly look to post about 200 this time. Waqar just trying to place it towards the sweeper, covers, maybe a boundary. Yes, it is. What an incredible shot. Just timing on that occasion, really. See the replay on that occasion. Yeah, the camera is at the wrong angle, but just look at that. Just simply timed it. Incredible boundary. What a beautiful 4. Good cricketing shot from Waqar Siddiqui. There you go. Oh, this time Tala comes back really strong. He's not somebody you cannot take him to the cleaners. He's a good fighter. Always comes back strong. So it's getting windy now. The rain's actually falling into the commentary box. There might be a brief interruption for a minute or an over even. We might have to probably move the tent or change the setup because the wind direction has changed. Whatever it is, we'll take it after these two deliveries. Oh, this time it's on the full. Taken towards the mid wicket. Good fielding there in the deep by Adil Ahmedullah. Oh, they will get to good running by Jay Patel. He's pushed the first one really, really hard. Got the second one. Jay Patel playing off 5 from 14. Not his date really so far. But Waqar Siddiqui, he's covering it up for him. Just playing the opposite of Jay Patel. Oh, this time places one towards the square. Sorry, backward square leg. They might get to. No, they don't. Yeah, this is a problem. One thing I never understand with Chicago fielders. You've got the throw to throw good 60-70 yards. When you always throw towards a keeper or a bowler, you always throw it at their feet. Just wonder why. So there's going to be a break now for an over while we set up the tents and make sure that the live telecast is not interrupted. So at the end of 16 overs, Chicago players 157 for 4, going strong. Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. So Adil Ahmedullah continuing the attack. Charlie this time tries to head towards the mid wicket. Fielder getting there. Oh, that's good backup from Shrey. Really, really good backup from Shreyas. Good fielding. Riaz Mohammad, he failed picking up the ball. But Shreyas tries to back him up and saves a certain boundary. Still gets 2 runs, Chicago players. Oh, that's a very, very good ball this time. That's a slower one from the good length, turning it away from the batsman. This is good bowling from Adil Ahmedullah. Waqar Siddiqui, 14 from 9. He's trying to swing at everything now. Oh, this time he tries to place one towards the backward square leg. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. So these are really valuable runs, and Adil should be getting his line right at this hour. There is a deep square leg, but it's not going to help because the ball raised away towards the backward square leg. What incredible batting this from the Chicago players here tonight. They're scoring at almost 10 runs per over from the beginning. At one point when Salman Khan was bowling, they looked to slow down a little bit, came down to about 8.25, and all of a sudden they picked it up and they started charging again. Nice construction of the innings, building the innings brick by brick. Oh, this time it might be a 6. No, it's out in the mid wicket. What a beautiful catch. Shreyas Ramesh, you can bank on him any day. Picked it up clean. That was slightly short of the slot length. Picks up clean, but just couldn't get enough power. The elevation was right. The distance, that's the problem. So the cameras, they are gonna be stopped now for the live telecast because the rain's increasing. Oh, brilliantly played again. This time from Safdar Syed, places it towards the backward point. Will get 2. Could be closer. Oh, Adil Ahmedullah failing to pick up. So there's gonna be an interruption. They might take a break now or not, but the live telecast is gonna stop. So we will return once the weather gets better. That's it for tonight. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. If things get better, we'll keep the cameras up and running. See you later. So the commentary is back for now. The camera angles might not be certain. There's only a tracking camera from under the tent that we are covering right now. So just to kind of give you the last 3 overs, just trying to do something so we don't stop the coverage. So this time Jayla goes up. False shot. This field is skidding there, so he won't get to the ball. So the beautiful batting from Jay Patel now. So Jay Patel was going really slow. All of a sudden he picked up the momentum now after that loss of that wicket of Waqar Siddiqui. Oh, this time that's a good ball. There's certain appeal. Yeah. So the leg umpire and the umpire, they are not convinced, but the keeper, the bowler, the point fielder, they were all convinced. Nobody else seemed to have heard anything. Maybe the thigh pad is what Najmi is indicating. Thala motion into the attack. Oh, this time it's in the slot. And Jay Patel just trying to place it. Oh, the rain's getting worse and worse now. The umpires will have to stop the game. Yes, they did. So that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back when the game resumes.
Looking to blast into summer? Well, look no further than LaserX, proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Our 6,500 square foot multi-level arena is the perfect place for birthday parties, corporate events, and group outings big or small. Tired from all the laser tag? Then check out our super clean arcade featuring today's hottest games and a generously stocked prize counter. Do you have what it takes to be a laser tag legend? Then check us out at our Addison location, conveniently located in the Marcus Theater parking lot. LaserX of Addison. Set your phasers to fun. Looking to blast into summer? Well, look no further than LaserX, proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Our 6,500 square foot multi-level arena is the perfect place for birthday parties, corporate events, and group outings big or small. Tired from all the laser tag? Then check out our super clean arcade featuring today's hottest games and a generously stocked prize counter. Do you have what it takes to be a laser tag legend? Then check us out at our Addison location, conveniently located in the Marcus Theater parking lot. LaserX of Addison. Set your phasers to fun. Looking to blast in the summer? Well, look no further than LaserX, proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Our 6,500 square foot multi-level arena is the perfect place for birthday parties, corporate events, and group outings big or small. Tired from all the laser tag? Then check out our super clean arcade featuring today's hottest games and a generously stocked prize counter. Do you have what it takes to be a laser tag legend? Then check us out at our Addison location, conveniently located in the Marcus Theater parking lot. LaserX of Addison. Set your phasers to fun.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So the game started, not the best of the playing conditions here tonight. If you want to watch this game, you might as well park your car on the street end and watch it. So there's been a certain appeal. That's the crucial wicket of Saad Ali, and the umpire wants to talk to the leg umpire, asking him about something. And yes, he signals out. That's an out. That's the big wicket of Saad Ali. Really counted a lot on Saad Ali here tonight. And he's just gone for one run. Let's look at the replay again. Saad Ali didn't think it was an out. So I'm not quite sure where it touched. Yeah, it looks like he just left it. He even signaled that's not an out, but somebody heard something. Not quite sure where that came from. So the umpire walked up to the leg umpire, checked it, and he sees it's an out. So the umpire's call, that's the final call. Not quite sure what happened there, but this is terrific bowling from Calvin Savage, removing the big man Saad Ali here tonight. So that brings back Arvind Chervu and Kamran Syed. They've got 201 runs more to score of 19.1 overs. Definitely there's going to be rain in some time, so they might as well look up to the run rate and start batting faster. So this time Arvind Chervu just taking that slot ball and placing it away between that covers and the point fielder. Will get one and gets off strike. So at the end of the first over, the Skokie Cougars are 3 for 1. So Saad Ali got Calvin Savage run out with a direct hit, and Calvin Savage, he removes the wicket of Saad Ali. What a payback. You know what they say? Karma. Cannot avoid that. This is really a big wicket for the Skokie Cougars. A lot depended on him tonight. So the rain stopped. There's not even drizzles, but there's very cloudy sky here, the darkest of the clouds. So you just don't know what's going to happen. Most likely, if the game stops the play before the 6th over, the conditions become unplayable, then the points might be split between these two teams. But look at that. Yash Patel, the finest youngster, just 15 years of age. This guy's been making echoes around in the Midwest with his performances in the premium leagues. Just 15 years of age. Oh, what a ball again. This is incredible. What amazing bowling. Chicago players completely dominating in the first half with their batting. Now coming back into the bowling. Calvin Savage taking that big wicket of Saad Ali. And all of a sudden, Yash Patel, he's getting dot balls. Oh, good fielding there. Oh my goodness, that's good running between the wickets. Big Daddy taking a quickest of the single. It was played right into the hands of the third man, who's inside the 30 yards. So Arvind Chervu takes a single of the third delivery. Mind you, these are definitely not easy conditions to bat on. The ball's gonna skid through. There's been drizzles. The ground hasn't been dried since then. So the ball's gonna skid. And a lot depends on Big Daddy now because everybody wants Kamran Syed. He hasn't had the best of the tournament so far. Struggled to find his form in the premium leagues. But always is a big match player. Oh, this time he wanted to go up in the air. Look at this young Yash Patel. Just brilliant bowling. Just one run so far, and he's bowled 5 deliveries to Arvind Cheruvu and Kamran Syed, who are the two big batsmen, very well renowned in the Midwest. What an incredible smart bowler he is, Yash Patel. One of the finest youngster. As you can see, everybody is wearing jackets here tonight because it's not at all easy. Just not easy at all. Oh, there's a certain appeal, but the umpire says no. Wakar Siddiqui was excited. What an incredible over. Just one run coming off it. So Yash Patel, oh my goodness. Such a fine spinner. Ball for a 50 should be in the 90th percentile in terms of the height. It's growing up. Still got a long way to go. Definitely he's starting good. Fine youngster. What a fine youngster. He's just 14 years of age. When he was 14 years of age last year in the tournament, he tells one of the experienced captains in the entire Midwest, "Don't worry, I've got this." That's the confidence of a young man. You know where these kind of kids end up. They end up representing countries. What fine youngster. Oh, what a shot. What a shot this time from Arvind Cheruvu. Picked up right from that slot and placed it towards the sweeper covers for a boundary. Arvind Cheruvu he's been in form of a lifetime. This season he's been scoring 60s like that's almost like a new normal. Every time he walks in, he scores 60s, 70s, even scored 100 recently in this season. It's a good ball from Kevin Savage. You hit him for a 4, he's always come back strong. This time he tried to slap one over that point fielder. He'll get a single. So Big Daddy now into the attack. Kamran Syed facing the lethal Calvin Savage. This is brilliant bowling. Wide call by the umpire. But look at that good length and how he's turning it away. This is not swing. You don't get swing conditions in these because the ball's already wet. Probably won't even swing for an inch. But look at those cutters that he's trying to do. Oh, good keeping. Might be a certain boundary. Well kept there by Wakar Siddiqui. Still down the leg and should get an extra. Oh, this time again, what a ball this is. Might be one for the over. I didn't see the umpire signaling one for the over, so probably it's still, oh yeah, it's one for the over signal now. So another one of those. It's gonna be a no ball. Oh, Kami just trying to flick it towards the fine leg on this occasion. It's not at all easy. Never easy in these playing conditions. But this man, he's got to start at some point. Because it's 2.5 overs, 11 for 1. The required run rate currently 11.18. So they'll need one big every over for the next 20 overs. This time he just tries to place it towards the short extra cover, takes a single. That's the end of the over. So at the end of 3 overs, Skokie Cougars 12 for 1. Look at that. Brilliant spin. Takes off the top of the leg wicket. That's the end of Kamran Syed. Big Daddy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Skokie Cougars, they're in big trouble now. So they'll just have to pray that the rain doesn't start pouring in the next 2.5 overs. Players, because Chicago Cougars will be playing the so 6 overs. If it doesn't rain, there's a very good possibility that the Chicago players are gonna win it tonight. So Mujib Ahmed, he's into the attack. .191 still needed. The required run rate of 11.35. Oh my goodness, that was a catch in the slips. Wonder who the fielder is. The fielder was not ready at all. Oh, Charlie didn't expect that kind of a bounce. In Hanover Park, with a spinner, you always expect the bounce, that uneven bounce. It suddenly raises. Definitely got Mujib off guard, and it also got Charlie off guard. Oh, this time Arvind Cherwood tries to sweep one towards the square leg. He will get two. Oh, that's good fielding. Look at that backups, 3 backups right there. That is what you call it, a team game. Look at that throw, a bullet throw from the deep. Everybody realizes it's not easy for the keeper to take it if it lands near the edge of the AstroTurf. Most probably. Oh, what a fine spinner this kid has become. This kid is going places. You know, 2 things about it. I wouldn't be surprised by 18 if he represents the United States. Not sure if he's part of the minor league. He should be. Oh, this time Arvind Cheru tries to lodge one towards the long off, but edges it towards the third man. That's a boundary. The first boundary. First boundary for Skokie Cougars with the batting lineup of Saad Ali, Kamran Syed and Arvind Cheru. The first boundary comes off in the fourth over, almost towards the end of the fourth over. Oh, that's a very, very good ball yet again. It's almost like a robot bowling the exact same line and length. The batsman being a robot as well. It's not trying to innovate. So if IPL has taught you anything, it's two things. It's innovation and annihilation. You have seen a lot of annihilation in the first half of this innings by the Chicago players. Now it's time for the Skokie Cougars to start innovating. Because normally it's impossible to hit Yash Patel and Calvin Savage. So you've got to make some sort of innovation, manufacture shots. You've got to build that factory tonight for sure. So looks like Prithvish Patel is into the attack. That's the first change coming in from the park end of the Hanover Park Stadium, replacing Calvin Savage. Confidence is so high with the players right now. Everybody is feeling really good. Oh, no. Direct hit could have been real close. The throw was a little higher. Keeper collected it fine, just couldn't dislodge the bails. Arvind Cheru came in, but a direct hit would have been a close call. Years ago, you would have dreamt about live telecast. Oh, this time Arvind Cheru takes it on the full, drives it towards the mid-off, gets a single. So what I was talking about is the technology. 10 years ago, you would be dreaming about having a live telecast like this for these franchise tournaments. Sooner or later, in a year or two, you will even see the... Oh, what a shot by Mujib. Just clowering it towards the sweeper covers. Good fielding there in the deep. Jay Patel. So the throws, not gonna easy to catch those coming in from the deep. So the backup will have to always be there. So in a year or two, I wouldn't be surprised if you have third umpire reviews for runouts, LBs, you name it. Oh, that's a good shot straight down the ground. Should be a boundary, this one. Yes, it is. What an incredible shot from Mujib. He is going to be the man tonight. For the Skokie Cougars, somebody's got to play a very, very big innings here tonight, and everybody needs to play around. Mujib is looking so good at the moment. Oh, this time he wanted to flick one towards the fine leg. Adjust it towards the square leg. Just a dot ball. Good comeback from Prithvish Patel after being hit for a boundary. Signs of quality bowler. Get hit for a boundary, come back really strong, get a dot ball. Oh, this time it's even better. Good length. Raising it. It's going to be really interesting at this point to see what the Skokie Cougars are gonna do. The rain's still not appearing. Really dark skies. Just don't know when the rain's gonna start pouring. There's 1 over left, after which Duckworth Lewis will come into the picture. And if it's Duckworth Lewis, then Skokie Cougars, they are certainly behind. They should be above 50 by now. They're at 27. So if the rain's gonna stop play, they will have to do something about it. So look at that. The future of American cricket walking in from 4 steps, bowling the best spin of his lifetime. What an incredible player he is, Yash Patel. The confidence sky right now. You know, when you come to the youngsters that I've seen, Yash Patel, just 15 years of age, and you talk about the talent amongst somebody his age, or even 18 years old, or even 21-year-olds around in the Midwest that I have seen, this kid, you can easily say that there is sky and then there is this kid called Yash Patel, and then there's clouds and everything else. That's where he is right now in terms of talent, performance, attitude, you name it. That's a very good shot by Arvind Chervu. The ball's not gonna travel, never easy. Good fielding from Neil Patel. The ball just stopped right by the boundary. So the camera angle, it's not straighter because the camera could not be set up at the exact end because of this rain. Oh, this time Arvind Chervu heel out, just one towards the long off, and should be a boundary. Yes, it is. Arvind Chervu and Mujib, they are trying to accelerate, just not fast enough. The required run rate, almost 12 runs per over required at this point. 11.86 to be precise. You get to watch everything on this ground with that moving camera. So Arvind Chervu, 20 from 15. Oh, this time he places one towards the point. There's a fielder in the deep. He'll only get one. That's a very good shot. So now they started picking Yash Patel. Still a brilliant over so far. Anything less than 8 runs per over in this game is brilliant. So there's a long on, almost towards the cow corner. Oh, Mujib now just places it towards the short covers. Gets a single. So Yash Patel, look at those stats. 2.5, 15 for 1. He's gotten the wicket of Kamran Syed and is bowled to Arvind Chervu, Kamran Syed and Mujib in these 3 overs. Oh, what a shot this from Arvind. Fielder getting underneath it. He takes it. He's not going to drop any of those, Jay Patel. That's easy catch for a fielder of his caliber. He's just not going to drop anything. You hit anything about 15 yards closer to him, you're risking it. And this one, this is a lollipop for him. Playing with it, toying with it. Skokie Cougars, they are now in all sorts of trouble. One ball for the luck gods to favor them. If the one ball is bowled, it's going to be a result. There's going to be a result in this game, and it's most likely not going to be in the favor. It's definitely not going to be in favor. Look at that bowling from Yash Patel. That was the last ball. So it's the end of 6 overs. Skokie Cougars 35 for 3. So now there's gonna be result for sure in this game. So there's no way that it'll end up being a tie unless the scores are leveled. There's definitely gonna be a result tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So at this point, now Skokie has one other option. They've got to start accelerating to a point where if the rain comes in and stops play, they are ahead on the run rate. That's the only way, because if they go towards the wire till the 20th over, I don't believe it's gonna turn out good for them. Oh, this time it's taken on the full fielder there, but good fielding there in the deep. He tried to go for a catch but decided to save the boundary. So it's gonna be a risky catch and he might end up giving a boundary. At this time they've already gotten the 3 wickets. A boundary might give them some momentum, so they might as well not give them any momentum at all. Good thinking there in the deep. Mid wicket, Rohan Patel. Oh, good ball, good ball. Brilliant bowling this from the players here tonight. So there's a small correction earlier on. I was saying that 6 overs have to be bowled for the Duckworth-Lewis to come into existence, but it's actually 5 overs. So once the 5 overs are done, there's going to be a result. This time Adnan just trying to chip. Oh my goodness, direct hit. Might have been gone. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Lot of runs being gone. So ideally that direct hit would have taken away Adnan for sure. There was an overthrow there, but they didn't run for it. And then again there was an overthrow. They didn't run for it. All sorts of confusions here. They've lost 3 wickets. They don't want to take any more chances. Oh, this time Mujib tries to go towards the square leg. Fielder right underneath it. Oh, that's a drop catch. Rohan Patel is usually such a safe hands. It's just not easy under these lights. The ball that was a skyer, boy. At least 60-70 meters high. Falling in these cold conditions, never easy to catch those. Oh, this time, brilliant bowling this from Prithvi Patel. He's trying to keep everything on the off. Whenever he's coming in full, the players, the batsmen, they're trying to hit him towards the square leg, the mid wicket. So now the square leg goes back and the deep backward point comes into the 30 yards. Could change this one because Prithvi Patel realizing that Mujib is only trying to hit towards the leg. There you go. This time it's towards the fine leg. Fielder should cut it off. Oh, Nirav, what a good fielder he is. He's got a good throw as well. Still can't help getting those 2 runs. So at the end of 7 overs, Skokie Cougars 41 for 3, just going about run a ball. They'll need 12.46 runs per over. Very, very tough task. There's got to be some sort of a blinder of an innings that levels that run rate. As long as they keep it under 9, it's still chaseable. Somebody's got to play that innings to bring that run rate down to under 9. So the batsmen, they're saying that the ball is kind of gone. The umpire's having a check at it. They say it's okay, let's continue the play. And Yash Patel, look at this kid, 15 years of age, bowling 4 overs on a trot. Got 2 wickets already for 15 runs. That's his last over now. Opening the innings and bowling 4 on a trot along with the mighty Calvin Savage. This is something. This is seriously something. Oh boy. What an incredible game of cricket this is. Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant. What's surprising about Yash is he's just not giving any slot deliveries. He's just flighting it. He's not trying to push himself too hard on the pace. Look at that release. Just, oh, brilliant. That control of that line, that turn, everything put into perfect execution. What a brilliant bowler he is. Truly impressive. I'm truly impressed with this kid here tonight. Not just tonight, every night he plays. Seriously impressed. Oh, this time Mujib trying a reverse sweep. What are you trying to do, Mujib? Scoring singles with the right hand, which he's so powerful with. He's unable to score. All of a sudden, he tries a reverse sweep. There's gotta be some innovation, but that might not be the best innovation. Maybe coming down the track, taking him in the full ease, just like that. Just like that. What an incredible hit this from Mujib. The first 6 of the innings. Picked it up from that slot and put it away towards that mid wicket for a 6. The first 6 of the innings coming in 7.4th delivery. 8th over. That's an off one, picked up right from the slot and put it away. It was right there. Just have to watch it sail over. So these are the shots for which you need the drones fielding, not the fielders. Incredible. The fight's been there, but the conditions just not supporting enough. Oh, brilliant. Nice comeback. Nice comeback from Yash Patel. What confidence this kid has got. He's got hit for a 6 and look at him. Just not worried at all. Oh, that's falling safe right now. Adnan trying to just hit it towards the mid wicket. There's a delay in collecting the ball and Mujib has no problems finishing his end. So that's 2 runs. 8 at the end of 8 overs. Skokie Cougars 51 for 3. Needing 152 from 72 deliveries. Somebody's gonna play innings of their lifetime here tonight to make a difference. 13 per over for 12 runs is never easy, not in these conditions. But if somebody steps up on that throttle hard enough tonight to get them to under 10 by the 13th, 14th over, 6 over 60, 7 over 70 could be doable. But somebody's got to pull that 82 run difference. Mujib just trying to place it towards the point. Good fielding by Yash Patel. It's a dot ball. Kevin Patel into the attack. Oh, this time it's taken on the full. Placed it towards the mid wicket. Might just get one. These singles, they don't hurt the players here tonight. They don't hurt the ants here tonight. Far to the players. So run a ball is gonna get them to about 124. And Skokie would still win it by about 77 runs. Sorry, the players. So these darts, they are definitely not helping. Somebody's got to stay calm, stay neutral, assess the situation, and then decide what's best for the team. Oh, this time Adnan tries to swing one. It's up in the air. Yes, that is taken. Charlie Chirag Patel, he's done it with the batting. And now he's going to do it with the bowling. Sorry, with the catching, sorry. That's the end of Adnan. He was struggling anyways to get boundaries. That's just the sound of the nailing on the coffin that just started. Sooner or later, the tail's gonna begin. I wonder who's walking in. Most probably Riaz. Might as well be Riaz, because Riaz has the ability to hit big. He's a big striker of the ball. So looks like Shreyas Ramesh is in. That's a good call as well, because Shreyas Ramesh, terrific player. He can build the innings, he can hit big. It's almost like Yuvraj Singh, just that he's a righty. Look at that. That's exactly what I was talking about. Just placing it delicately towards the short mid wicket will get a single. But one thing with Shreyas Ramesh, you will not see too many dot balls. You either see a boundary or the strike rotation. Oh, Oh, this time Mujib goes down. Backward square leg, one of the biggest for tonight. Went right to the hut. The community hut on the backward square leg. What a big hit. Mujib now trying to take their tack to the opposition. Look at that. Oh, brilliant. Just picking that slotted delivery and putting it towards the backward square leg. What an incredible hit. So Mujib Ahmed, he's trying to fight back, but there's still a lot to go. They'll need a lot of these because the required run rate now is about 13.09 to be precise. So they've got to keep scoring 13 runs and over, which means they need at least a big and a small. An XL and a small. An XL is a 6. Small is a 4. So they'll need to score these every over now. They cannot have too many dot balls at this time. They'll have to keep going. Oh, this is a good shot, straight into the hands. Yash Patel, you can't take him out of the game, can you? You just cannot take him out of the game. You put him into batting, he'll strike the runs for you. You put him into bowling, he'll take wickets and bowl with such good economy. Put him on the field, he's going to take catches. Make those tough catches look so simple. Let's try and look at the replay here. Brilliant, just brilliant. Oh boy. Nirav Amin. What an experienced campaigner he is. Plays for challengers. Wicket of the first ball. That's a huge wicket of Shreyas. So Skokie Cougars now in big trouble. They will just want to maintain a run rate, maybe score about 150, lose by about 50-60 runs. That should be their target here tonight. The way they're playing, they might as well be all out under 100. At least Chicago players will target that. And losing by 100 run margin, it's just not easy. Something very unusual about Chicago players this year. The first 2 years, they pretty much had the same team, except for Calvin Savage. This year, the only change they have done is Calvin Savage. But really speaking, that's not what it mattered this season. It's that attitude of being positive, of playing to your potential, to your strength, playing as a team, bonding as a family. That's what this team did this year. Look at that, look at that. Brilliant and brilliant. The change in attitude has changed the face of the Chicago players. Oh, that's a good ball again. It's really good bowling from Nirav. 3 balls, 1 wicket and 0 runs. Najam Iqbal on strike. This time he comes down the track, hits one towards the mid-on, just gets one. Just the right thing to do tonight. Just the right thing to do tonight. Because Mujib Ahmed, he looks to be on a song. You might as well keep on the strike. Give him the strike. Make him play. Oh, this time it's a shorter one. Raising ball, just punched it towards that point fielder. Takes a single. Just 2 runs of this over so far. What a brilliant over from Nirav. Bringing in all that experience that he has. Najam Iqbal. Everybody calls him Najmi. So Najmi, he usually likes to settle down with singles and doubles and then go for those big ones. Today he doesn't have that luxury. He's got to go for it. What an over. What a terrific over from Nirav Amin. At the end of 10 overs, Skokie Cougars 61 for 5. In spite of that rapid innings from Mujib Ahmed, nothing going right the Skokie Cougars way. They banged on 3 big players tonight who should have made most of the total, and the players, they've got all 3 of them cheaply. Saad Ali gone for a duck. Big Daddy Kamran has gone without scoring a boundary. And Arvind Chervu, he looked like he was going to take it. Looked positive. Just getting out over that mid wicket with a wonderful catch from Jay Patel. This is really good bowling from the players. Completely dominating. They're encouraged. They're motivated. Just not giving anything at all. They're making the Skokie Cougars work for every single. They're not bowled too many extras here tonight. Maybe just a couple of those. Shows the entire difference. Oh, this time Najmi tries to lodge one towards the mid wicket. Rather cow corner. Missing that line. Oh, this time Najmi tries to put one. That was a full toss delivery. You miss those full tosses. Those are probably that 1 per over that you get. That 1 bat ball over that you've got to put away. You hit that towards the mid wicket and get a single. Then you ask for a change of bat. It's not going to help. Oh, that's really good ball. Wonderful delivery. Wide York. Mujib is trying to get under the ball. Kevin Patel is not letting him. This can happen for Chicago players all day. They are not looking for wickets now, just aiming at the dot balls. Oh, look at that. Beautifully scored towards the sweeper covers. Should get 2 on that occasion. So Mujib just giving in everything. Still not just sufficient. They're going 6 runs per over exactly at this point. They'll need 15 runs required in the next 9 overs. Oh, that's a very good ball again from Kevin Patel. This is an incredible over again from Kevin Patel. Playing on 2 from 6. Look at that. What a good ball. Change of pace. Oh, brilliant. So at the end of 11 overs, Skokie Cougars 65 for 5. A run rate of 5.91. Well, they initially started chasing almost 10 runs per over. So they've got to do something about it. At this rate, you can see the folks in the background. They're just having some good time. They know they've got their game. Crowd coming in huge numbers even in this cold weather. Whenever Chicago players play, you see huge crowd. So the umpire is not changing the ball and the batsman is not happy. So it's all over for the Skokie Cougars tonight. They'll just want to maybe like score about 120, 30. Just try to keep up that run rate on the points table. And Chicago players, look at the domination all throughout this entire tournament. They have shown positive intent. That's been super clear, super evident the way Charlie, Chirag Patel and Manan Patel, they started. And then Prithvish Patel came in, he started. Just when he left, Jay Desai started hitting. So everybody took turns in what they call it Samuhik Balatkar. Tonight, they've just witnessed it. Fully legal and official. This is just complete annihilation in all departments. Oh, look at that. Najmi trying to come towards the offside with the intent of hitting him towards the square leg. But Nirav Amin, he's seen a lot of that. There's a lot of that behind that grey hair. That's called experience. Good bowling from Nirav Amin. Just not letting the batsman get under the ball. The boundaries have certainly dried up. Even the singles are a task right now. So they've got to do something about it. Oh, this time Mujib tries to go one towards the cow corner. Fielder right there. Just get one. Charlie, Chirag Patel, the fielder. Great visuals these. In spite of these rainy conditions. Studio 7. They have done such an incredible job to give you this live coverage. Oh, this time it might be a 6. No. Oh, yes. It's right by that commentary box. For a minute it looked like Chirag Patel might take it. It was slightly over him. Just watch as it sail over. That's a much needed 6 from Najmi. What an incredible shot. Look at that. Tried his level best. It's just way too high. Oh, this time he tries to just place one into that short extra cover because there's no short covers. There is no covers. There is just a mid-off. And then there is a point. That brings back Mujib on strike. Mujib's been playing well, but he hasn't scored a boundary in over 2 overs. So the required run rate creeping up to 15.67 at this point. Oh, this time he places one right into the hands of Yash Patel. Yet another catch. Sorry, it's not Yash Patel, sorry. I believe it's Rohan Patel, yes. So the fielder Rohan Patel, Mujib trying to hit one over that gully fielder. Just places one right into his hands. So the ball seems to be fine for the umpires, but the batsman is just not happy. So when you hit so what's surprising is when the batsman hits a 6, he never has a problem with the ball. But when you get out, there seems to be all sorts of problems with the ball. So the umpires still convinced that the ball's in good condition to play. So Nirav Amin picked up his second wicket in 2 overs for 12 runs. The required run rate now 16 runs per over for the next 8 overs. Everybody knows what this big man, the big Afghani, what he can do. On his day, he could be lethal. He has this ability of hitting big sixers. If he ends up winning it for his team tonight, it's gonna be the chase of this era. Not just in Midwest, but in the entire world. Because what they will need right now is 128 from 48 deliveries. Oh, this time Najmi launches one towards the square leg. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. So the momentum now currently on. This is a full toss one. The last over, the first full toss, Najmi just tried to place it towards the mid wicket. This time he was ready for it. So the momentum started picking up. But there's got to be a lot of those here tonight if Skokie Cougars were to come out on the top. Oh, this time he tries to swing one. Might be a wide. No, it's not. Maybe Najmi moved way too much towards the off. The ball just passed over the wicket. When you build a car, you just cannot have an engine. Everybody's got to play and play their part, or the teams end up usually like this. Oh, direct hit. Could have been trouble. They'll also get an overthrow now. Oh, good keeping by Wakar. Oh, this time picked it up from the slot and placed it towards the cow corner. Should have gotten 2 any day. But Adil Ahmedullah, he wanted to keep the strike. So there's 2 balls to go. The required run rate currently 16.5. So they'll need 3 big hits every over now. Really surprising here tonight. The darkest of the clouds, but the rain god, considering the hard work of all these players here tonight, the umpiring committee, the players, the crowd who's come in numbers to watch, the camera crew, commentary, everything Rain God has shown mercy to give us a full game. So 120 now needed from 43 deliveries. Oh, this time he takes it on the full again. Places one towards the cow corner. Should get two. No, they don't. This is really sloppy running between the wickets. The fielder covered good 30 yards to save that single. Field it, throw it. The batsman running between the wickets, they couldn't cover 44 yards. They just need 40 yards to cover with the stretch of a good bat. Sorry, good stretch of a bat. So they've got to run faster, and they have to make it count. Because you cannot score the entire score in just the boundaries. So now the umpires are going to check the ball. They've got a new ball now. This might probably be different. This might probably help Adil get under the ball. They've got to have some huge hits tonight. So Kevin Patel 21 for 1 in just 3 overs. What a brilliant domination in every segment of this game tonight by the players, Chicago players. They are such a good team, very composed. So Nirav Amin's got a very peculiar feel. He's got a mid-off and then a long off right behind each other. Not sure what the strategy is. He should definitely have got one. Try to hit one towards the mid wicket. Ended up playing towards the square leg. Just gets a single and gets off strike. So Nirav Amin, what amazing bowling he's been doing. Oh, this time Adil tries to place one towards the extra covers. 1 and 2. They will go for 2. Could be close. Oh, this might be close. No, umpire says no. But that's terrific fielding in the deep from Rohan Patel. Sorry, it's Manan Patel in the deep. So that brings back Adil Ahmedullah on strike again. It's really good fielding in the deep from Manan. Picked up the ball, threw it. The collection of the ball, dislodging of the bails, everything right about it. Just that the batsmen were quick on this occasion. Oh, this time Adil tries to hit one towards the cow corner. Fielder right there. Just get a single. It only happens in Chicago where you see Players wearing winter jackets and playing the game of cricket, even in franchise tournaments. Oh, this time it's a big one. Huge one. Lodge one towards the street end of the Hanover Park Stadium. What an incredible shot. Picked it right from that slot. It's miles outside. At least good 25 yards outside the boundary line. And it travels its way towards the street end of the Hanover Park. What an incredible hit from Najmi. So Najmi now on 25 from 17. Trying to get that acceleration going. 38 balls needed, 109 runs. So Najmi now sensibly places it towards the covers. Gets a single and gets off strike. Last ball remaining. Adil Ahmedullah, what is he going to do? He will definitely look to lodge one. He should. And he might. What's interesting about this Skokie game here tonight, the Skokie Cougars game, this time he tries to hit one to straight down towards the long on. Just a single. I'll keep the strike. But what's interesting about this entire Skokie Cougars innings tonight is the lack of intent. You see that intent from players from ball one. They didn't quite start boom from ball one today. Ideally, in all the previous games they did. But in this game, from the third over, they've shown clear intentions that they're going to hit everything. Look at where they ended up. They ended up at 202. When you chase such huge totals, you've got to forget about that big total and start just scoring runs with aggression. Sooner or later, you're going to either cross the 202 or you might end up short and end up at 190. Doesn't matter. But that would be the game you want to watch. So this time it's towards the third man. Ball racing away towards the boundary. Stops just by the boundary. That's good running between the wickets. Adil Ahmedullah easily gets two on that occasion. So 35 balls remaining, 105 runs. You can see Skokie Cougars have scored 98 for 6 and 14. You give another 14 overs. It's going to be another 98 for 6. Which means it's almost an impossible target at this point. That's edged again towards the third man. There's a fielder right there. Right in the hands of Nirao. Nirao Amin. So he'll take a single and gets off strike. Adil Ahmedullah. So the umpiring now. The umpires were saying that the fielder. I'm sorry. I'm just saying that the umpire is checking with the fielder if he's in 30 yards. Nothing much. This time Najmi just driving it towards the covers. Just gets a single. It's not helping actually. These singles and these dot balls. There's hardly any boundaries in this innings. There's maybe like 6-7 boundaries. Maybe a couple of sixers. That's it. Because in these ground conditions, you've got to score a lot in boundaries and keep those lesser dot balls. So you end up at the 200. So Adil Ahmedullah has played 7 balls, scored 9 runs, and no boundary so far. Tells you it's not easy. Bright and sunny conditions they might. This time he takes it on the full. Fielder getting underneath it. Oh, he misses it. Might be a 6. That's a 4 by the umpire. Look at that. Oh, taking it on the full. Fielder getting underneath it. Oh, surprising. So where was the fielder? If it passed him, should be a 6, but you just never know. Fielder might have probably come a few steps or maybe standing even in front. It's very hard to see from this angle. There's a dot ball to end the 15th over. Skokie Cougars 105 for 6. So Niramin continuing it. Oh, that's a huge one. There's nobody around that area of that cow corner. What a big hit. Need a lot of that, but that's some excitement for the Cougars. Look at that pickup shot. Pegged it right from that slot and hitting it against the spin. What a shot. High up in the air, at least 70 meters high. Oh, they tried the same one again. Dot ball. Signs, ladies and gentlemen. That signs that you're playing a classy bowler. You hit 1-6. The next ball, you usually see a dot with a good bowler. This time he pulls one towards the mid wicket. Fielder right there. Oh, it just passes in between. So Adil Ahmedullah now starting some momentum. Oh, this time he launches one again. It's high in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. Oh no, that's a 6. Great catch taken in the deep by Jay Patel. But he says that his leg kind of touched the boundary. Genuine fielder. A lot of them, when they take a catch like that, they kind of walk in and say that they were inside. But not on this occasion. Huge shot by Adil. The umpire signaled it a 6. Look at that catch, even outside the boundary. Such a beautiful catch. Oh, this time he goes over the extra covers. Might be a 6 as well. Yes, it is. This is almost towards the sweeper covers. Adil Ahmedullah, he is keeping the game alive. The required run rate, now 18.92. He mistimed it. And it still goes a big 6. Oh my goodness. How hard does he hit the ball, really? So surprising. Niramin pulled a terrific spell until the last over, and all of a sudden in this over, there's 6, 6, 6 and a 4. That's 22 runs. Oh, this time he wanted to go again. He wants to take the strike and keep the strike because he knows that was the last ball. So Adil Ahmedullah asking for gloves now. So that's the best over so far. And look at that guy, Adil Ahmedullah. 31 from 13. Just incredible. Just incredible. What an amazing all-rounder he is. A lot of teams trust him to play him in their team. He always rises up to the occasion. Hasn't been in quite of a form last year, but this year he's finishing games. The required run rate 19 at this time, and Calvin Savage is into the attack. Just 4 overs to go. 76 needed. If they end up getting overs like the previous one, they're still game. The game's on. This is exactly what you don't predict with Adil Ahmedullah on his given day. Oh, this time might be a wide. Yes, it is. So Calvin Savage is not trying to bowl his usual pace and his usual length with the run-up, I mean. Just coming in short, just trying to bowl it because the weather conditions are not good and he might probably not want to. Oh, good ball, really good ball. So he might just looking to make sure he doesn't want to injure himself. Plays minor league, major league, everywhere. Oh, this time he places one towards the backward point. Might go to the boundary. No, it won't. Good fielding there by Kevin Patel. Still should get 2. Oh, there you go. He just adjusted the field for the. Oh, what a 4! What a 4! They're keeping this game alive. Najmi Adil. Just the ball before. Brilliantly picked and executed in style. Just hitting it towards that cow corner for a boundary. Jela, the fielder, was talking to the fielders in the long on. Calvin Savage, he was mad. He said, hey, move towards the cow corner. And the ball went right exactly to that end. Oh, this time, that's a good bouncer. Should be one for the over. Yes, it is. So that's it. The next 3 balls, you know that it's not going to be a bouncer. Because it might as well be a no ball. Oh, that was in the full and picks it up, Najmi. Huge shot. Oh my goodness, that's brilliantly saved. Just 1 run. What are you doing? It should have been 2. Brilliant fielding by Prithvish Patel. He definitely saved a 6er. Adil Ahmedullah, what is he going to do the last ball? Oh, he tries to pick one and put it away. Huge 6. Adil Ahmedullah is turning the tide around. Game's still not over as long as these 2 players are in. They're giving us the last minute sizzler. This was almost a Dhoni Helicopter shot. Look at that. Rohan Patel, he had no chance there. It's getting chillier. The wind is increasing. 62 now of the 3 overs. With that brilliant 6 from Adil. That's a half hit Dhoni helicopter shot. So Prithvish Patel into the attack now, and Najmi and Adil. Not sure what they have discussed, but I'm sure the intentions are just go for it, buddy. This is brilliant innings from both these batsmen. The top order, they didn't do anything. Not tonight, except for Mujib Ahmed. Played a decent knock. Very supportive knock so far. And Najmi and Ahmedullah, look at them. They are doing their level best. If there was some support in the top from Saad Ali or any of the top 3 batsmen, Kamran or Arvind Chervu, it would have been a different situation. They'll definitely look to get 2 now. They will and they should. Oh. So the run rate now, the 2s are also not going to help. There should be some boundaries. They've got to make sure Adil Ahmedullah is on strike for most part, because he's striking at 275. Oh my goodness, direct hit, he might be gone. Oh no. Oh, now there's an overthrow. Oh no, it's all happening here at the Hanover Park Stadium. The Chicago players, they know that the required run rate is 22.5. They still don't look like they are actually winning, because they know these 2 players can do anything. Oh, this is a wide and a bye as well. These runs, they help. They help quite a bit, and not only do they help, they also bring Adil Ahmedullah on strike. So now that's 58 needed from 16 deliveries. The India versus Pakistan game, 48 needed of 18, and Virat Kohli did it. Will somebody here tonight do it? What an interesting game this has turned out to be. The run rate now 8.37 from almost 6 in just 2 overs. They just turned the tide around. They still need 58, not an easy task. But this, man, you never know. Oh, that's a good ball, good ball. Wide signal by the umpire. So it's getting only interesting. So Prithvish Patel, he's not happy, because he knows it's not about the wide or a single. It's about a ball, an extra ball that Adil might end up putting it away. Just like that. It's up in the air. Calvin Savage getting underneath it. Oh no, he won't. So that's 2 runs again for Adil. So Manan Patel and Kevin, they both ran. Just right near the sweeper covers. Calvin Savage covered almost 30 good yards, but still falling short. So Prithvish Patel, now it's in the slot. That's a very, very good ball. Terrific delivery. Adil Ahmedullah just trying to hit them now. Just not possible at this time. You've got to hit 4 sixers every over now. So you keep hitting those sixers. That's all you've got to do now. Oh, this time it's in the sweeper covers. They should only get 1. Adil Ahmedullah 40 from 17. Najmi 40 from 28. These two have scored 80 of 45 balls. What an incredible fight back this is from both these batsmen. Haven't seen Najmi playing so fast, so aggressively. But tonight, he's risen to the occasion. And he just tries to pull one towards the short mid wicket. They might even get two. They are targeting the keeper. Oh no, Najmi reaches there. So that brings back Adil Ahmedullah on strike for the last 2 overs. They need 26.5. 4 sixers won't do. They've got to have a little over 4 sixers. But what an incredible fight back this from the Skokie Cougars. 150 for 6. At one point, they looked like they were going to be wrapped up under 100. Look at that fight back from Najmi and Ahmedullah tonight. Both of them take a bow, both of you batsmen. What an incredible fight back. This is just brilliant and brilliant to watch. These weather conditions, you see both batsmen drinking water, fuming because they are running so hard, they are hitting so hard. The sweat, I call them the golden sweat. You get a sweat after playing a game like this. That is something to watch out for. It doesn't happen too often in your lives. That feeling, that rage, that adrenaline kicking. Trying to do it for your team. That's the only thing that matters. Calvin Savage now. That should be a wide and a bye as well. Oh boy, this is 2 extra runs now. So the required run rate now coming down to 25, sorry. What an incredible fight back. Honestly, take a bow Najmi, take a bow Ahmedullah. Chicago players, they have dominated at every segment, no two things about it. That's complete annihilation. But the difference between annihilation, a complete annihilation and a partial annihilation is these two batsmen. The only difference between winning and losing is this margin called Ahmedullah and Najmi. It's just incredible. They tried to bring their team from the claws of defeat, given a fight back, a fight of their lifetime. They know now that it's almost an impossible task because they need to hit almost 10 boundaries in the next 10 balls. Almost an impossible task, but just not completely impossible yet. Oh, this time Ahmedullah, he tries to pull one towards the mid wicket. Manan Patel, the fielder, just one coming off that ball. So 9 balls remaining, 46 required. Had there been maybe 9 more balls, it would have been a different ball game altogether. The way these two batsmen are playing here tonight, they have given a fight of their lifetime. They deserve everybody's respect here tonight. Win or lose, it doesn't matter because the kind of fight back they've shown. This time he pulls one towards the mid wicket, fielder there, just 1 run. Still, that's okay. They made sure at one point they looked like they're going to be wrapped up under 100, 110. But all of a sudden, they have 159 for 6. Oh, that's a wide again. So these are runs that you don't expect at this stage, because it's almost a wrapped up game. Just 8 deliveries now, needing almost 43 at a run rate of 32.25. That's a wide again. Oh, Kevin, oh boy. What are you doing tonight, man? That's a wrapped up game. Oh, whoa. That's a wide ball, but oh, there you go. Oh, this time Adil tried to launch one and that edged it towards the keeper. So that's the end of a wonderful fight back from Adil Ahmedullah. Brilliant and brilliant and brilliant. So 1.1 overs, but look at that chase under these conditions. The ball's not helping, the wind's not helping, the cold, all of that. You still have a wonderful game. So Riaz Mujahid. So Riaz now comes from Hyderabad, a very powerful hitter as well. So this is the kind of attitude that the top order should have shown going from ball one. So Riaz now just places it towards the backward square leg, just gets a single, gets off, keeps strike. So Najmi, he's at least on 46. The silver lining here, he might as well get a 50. So what's Riaz Mujahid Mohammad gonna do? Fellow Hyderabadi, comes from my hometown. Such a humble heart, very nice person, a good friend, a brother. He's got the ability to hit really big shots. I've seen him play in one of the practice games, and I've played with him last year in Cougars. Such a powerful striker of the ball, just like Adil Ahmedullah. But will he go cracking, or will he just give strike so Najmi can just finish his 50? So Prithvish Patel just smiling now. He wouldn't be smiling if it was a do or die scenario. They needed maybe 10 runs this over. Prithvish Patel might be really upset. But now that he knows they need 41, with a required run rate of 41, the game's over unless he doesn't bowl a no ball. Oh, this time it's up in the air and UV takes it. So now UV wants catch of the match. Just having some fun now. They might as well just give strike to Najmi, let him complete his 50. Some silver lining there. So Riaz trying to hit that one and asking the leg umpire. So I understand these are cold conditions, but you come in with a jacket. It won't be your full, you will never be to your fullest potential. You run a couple of twos, your body gets warmed up, you don't feel the cold anywhere. But you come in with a jacket and try to play those shots, your body is tight, your natural arc, the ability to swing, that's got problems. That never helps. So now Shishanga Damanugu on strike. Wonder what he will do. He might as well just take a strike and give Najmi the strike. I mean, take a single and give Najmi the strike. There you go, another player with a jacket. I don't blame them, I know it's cold, but they've got to come running from the dugout. So by the time they reach here, there you go, that's bowled again. This is just unbelievable, poor cricket. At least got to respect the innings that Najmi has played and give him that sense of silver lining, some happiness. He's just played on to himself. You look at 15-year-old Yash, you look at this 22-year-old Shashank, you see the difference right there, that maturity, that thinking, that composure, that balance that you need to maintain. It's just not on. 4 balls remaining. Tala Mohsin is into the attack. Tala Mohsin might as well come earlier, because Tala Mohsin can actually hit big. He can get a couple of, he's like Shardul Thakur. He can get you some runs with the bat as well. Surprised he's come this lower down the order. He's the last batsman. He might as well take a single and get off strike and have Najmi take a shot at getting his 50. So another batsman with a jacket. Just don't understand. Oh, that's edge towards the keeper. Okay, so Prithvish Patel, he would have gotten a hat-trick. He thought he got an hat-trick. That would have been the first hat-trick ever in the American T20 trophy. It's the American T20 trophy. I've played cricket 40 years now. Never did I play with the jacket on. This time Tala Mohsin. That's dropped as well. So that brings back Najmi on strike, and the Cougars are celebrating. They know they've lost the game. They've fought back. That's a very, very good fight, mind you. But they're just happy about the fact that Najmi is on strike and he's got a chance to complete his 50. So the contest interesting now. He goes downtown, straight down the ground, and a 4. Yes, he completes his 50. Brilliant innings from Najmi here tonight. A very satisfactory one. A brilliant fight back. Could be hundreds of 50s that you score, but some of these that you cherish forever. You remember that fight back. You go to the next game. You know you can do it. You know when to start hitting. Teaches everybody around you so much cricket. These kind of innings. Just brilliant batting by Najmi. That's the end of the 20th over. So the Skokie Cougars 168 for 9. Prithvish Patel missing the hat-trick on that occasion. Superbly bowled. So Chicago players won by 34 runs. Wonderful game of cricket this one turned out to be. So that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from the commentary box. Stay tuned for the presentation ceremony, and I'll see you folks again on Thursday.